Hey guys, so today is Sunday, which means weigh-in day. I totally wasn't looking forward to this weigh-in. I thought I was gonna gain quite a bit, just because I'm sick. I was better for like a day or two, and then got a sore throat and congestion issues again. So yeah, and I'm not wearing any makeup, so sorry, I'm broken out and stuff. Because I'm stressed out, like to the max. The duplex that we had went down to sign papers on, we saw it the first time, and it was really disgusting and gross, dirty. But we figured, if it's cleaned, it'll be fine. So the girls still lived in there, so there was stuff everywhere, so we couldn't like really inspect it, And then we went down Thursday, I think, maybe, or Friday, Thursday, I don't know. I had to have been Thursday, and because, yeah, really. Okay, I guess there's a guy that wants to sit and rev his motorcycle. I'm irritated, can you tell? Yeah. Apparently he's not leaving. There we go. Okay. It was Wednesday, we went down on the 1st because he had called, and I was like, okay. No, we went down on the 2nd. But he called on the 1st and said, yeah, it's ready, it's painted, and it's clean. And I was like, okay. Which seemed a little iffy because she didn't leave until the 31st, and he called on the 1st saying it was cleaned and painted. But whatever. So we go down there, and as soon as I opened the front door, I could see that the living room was not painted. There was like patches on the wall where you screw things in and then you patch them up or whatever. So I was like, okay, it can be painted. I'm not going to paint it because I'm not going to pay a substantial amount of a deposit for me to come in and paint it also. Like, that's not what I'm paying for, a cleaned and painted house, But if it just needed to be painted, that wasn't a big deal, whatever. If it just needed to be cleaned, that wasn't a big deal. There was previously a rug in the kitchen. Well, the rug was gone. You could see holes in the linoleum down to the cement where it looked like it was like rotten. Cobwebs, dirty, gross, greasy. We opened the stove and the racks were completely rusted, like to the point that you can't cook on them. Well, he told us we could go buy new racks. I go in the bedroom, one of the bedrooms, and on the ceiling it looked like water damage, and I was like, did you paint in here? He's like, no, I don't usually paint the bedrooms. They need to be painted. And he's like, well, you don't you don't paint the ceiling. I'm like, well, it's dirty. I don't know if that's water or what it is, but it needs to be painted. And he's like, well, you guys can paint it if you want. And I'm like, okay. The hinges on the doors were coming off. They needed to be replaced because they were rusted out. And then the bathroom was kind of the last straw. The tub was separating from the floor from like water rot, it looked like. And the walls were separating from the floor, like moldy and black and not sanitary at all. And that's just not an option for my mom. And he was like getting really rude, like, well, I don't think anything's gonna please you, and And we were like, no, it's not it's not that we're asking for a brand new house. We're just asking for something to be cleaned when we move in. And he's like, well, she paid a professional to come in here and clean. There's no way, you guys. There's no way. I wish I would have taken pictures, but even like I opened the toilet, there was stuff in the toilet. Like, come on now. So I knew my mom wasn't going to be comfortable there, so we decided to not go there. We looked at some places down there. So I'm kind of freaking out because we came home and I talked to our landlords here, because we put in a notice to be out by the 25th of this month. Well, they have it rented on the 22nd, so that's when we have to be out. We don't have any other options. Like, we can't stay. We have to be out. So I have approximately, 16 days to find us a new house. So I'm freaking out. So stress levels are on high. But after talking about 6 minutes about a shitty house, I waited this morning at 330.2, so I gained 0.2. Not that bad. I was expecting a lot more, honestly. So I'm pretty happy with that. I consider that pretty close to a maintained. At least I'm still in the 330s, right? So yeah. And school is interesting. I was afraid because there wasn't any summer classes showing up that were full. So I was kind of freaking out, looking at other options, talked to an online school, and I pay right now about $80 per credit, and they charge $540 a credit. Yeah, so I pay like $200 and some odd dollars per course, and there they pay like $1,500 a course. Yeah, that's really not an option because I'd have to take out way more loans than what I want to. So I looked on my community college, and with them I'd start on the 14th, and with my community college I wouldn't start until the 20th. And I end this week on like Thursday, or I'll end this week probably on like a Thursday. It's just like a discussion question, but then I'll have, a week and a half to figure stuff out and not be like stressed out with two things. But that's, I have to fight tooth and nail tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. on the computer to register for as many classes that I possibly can, to get a full course load. That's what we're praying for, is a full course load. I have to have at least 12 credits, preferably 4 credits each of 3 classes, but if I have to, I will squeeze in 3 credits each of 4 classes. It's just less expensive to do higher credit level with only 3 of them rather than 3 credit courses, 4 of them. So yeah. And with my community college, I get Pell Grants, and it pays for it, literally. I haven't incurred any student loans from them yet. About a few $100s for the last 2 terms or whatever that I've taken, which, if I only incur a few $100s every term compared to $10,000, that's much more doable for me in the long run. So hoping and praying that I'm able to get classes that way. I'm selling my books. 2 books I can't sell online, so I put them on Craigslist to see if anybody would buy them. 1 book I'm really irritated about because it was $120, and now they'll buy it for $3. Yeah. So that's irritating, and I think it's because sometimes it can go for a rental, but I'm not sure. At least they can give me like 25 bucks. I mean, come on now. I paid 111 for it, so yeah. I'm sorry this is more of a vlog instead of like a weight loss update, honestly. There's not really anything to update but my life at this point. And I'm sorry I haven't been doing more videos. Once we get a place and we're settled there, it'll be much easier for me to do videos. Yeah. We're pretty well packed. You know, stuff is broken down in the bathroom. We only have about what we absolutely need. And I still have a box open in the bathroom so that I can put all my shampoos and stuff in there when we move. My bed is broken down, kind of. I have a day bed, and like one side of it on the back here won't unscrew for the life of me. So, I mean, it'll fit out the door now, but I'm really irritated because it like will not unscrew. No, and I don't understand why. So, that's kind of frustrating. And I took it apart with like a drill, so which was much easier than, like, I've never used a drill before. I usually just use like hand screwdriver, and it was so much easier. So yeah, not much to update you guys. It's a new week today, so I'm definitely gonna take off 2 pounds this week. It's funny because I gained, I've been here in the town that I am now for about 3.5 years, and I gained about 100 or so pounds when I moved here, after I moved here, and I've lost 50 of it, 55, but I'm going home with an extra 45 pounds on me, so that's kind of sucks, I wish I would have started this journey as soon as I got here, because I would be at goal weight by now and rocking 140 pounds, but I know next year that I will be in Wonderland. Yeah, next year that's my goal, is to get to Wonderland by my birthday, by my 23rd birthday, because I guess I'm turning 22 this year, so that's my goal. But right now I think my goal is revised, and it's to get to 299 by my birthday, not 285. I don't think there's any way I'm going to pull that out, and I don't want to discourage myself, so 299, that's what we're going with. I have 330.2, because that's what I weigh now. Here's 299. I have 31.2 pounds to go, and I have 17 weeks to do that in. So, I think it's doable. Anywho, I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't seen a Stacy video in a long time. And I know that's because we're both in school, and so we're not filming as much, so it kind of feels like I'm out of the YouTube loop a little bit. And also I need to wrap this up quick. My channel got hacked, so all my subscriptions were gone. So if I was subscribed to you previously and you're wondering why I'm a new subscriber, that is why. And I have no channel comments either, which makes me really sad. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and the good rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you all next Sunday, I guess. Hopefully, we'll see if I have internet then and I can talk to you. Okay, bye.